Let me pull up my screen sharing the whole thing here.
Lemoni's the kingpin, no smoke and mirrors. Deal so hot, make your vision clearer. Overstock from the warehouse to your door, spitting facts about racks. We got plenty more. This ain't no small talk, it's real inventory. Stacked up high, that's another glory story. Big boss moves, got you living like you dreamt. Savvy hustle, breaking banks, no contempt. Lemoni's the man, deals like contraband. From the warehouse right to your hand. Stacking dough, no middleman sham. Overstock deals, that's the real jam.
Talk about the music.
Yeah,
I'll go in depth how we got to the kind of the final shots.
yes,
But talk about the music, because that's a rap.
that's a wrap.
That's an Overstock Marcus Lemonis
Yes.
rap.
Yes,
It took about 15 seconds to create,
yes.
right?
So one of our favorite tools is called Suno. Suno.ai, I believe, right?
Yep.
Or is it Suno? Suno.com, actually. But what they've done is created, it's just crazy what they've done, is they've created a way to generate music. And so there's different ways you can do it. You can just enter a prompt and it will sort of generate the lyrics and stuff based on that. Or you can actually type in the lyrics directly. This is Peach, by the way. Hi, Peach.
I didn't bring my doggy today.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Peach wants to be on the pod.
The PAWD, the podcast.
She wants to be on the pod.
But Suno is just mind blowing, and so yeah, you can either
I mean, I could do one right now.
Yeah, you can just watch
it. So
yeah.
you'll see here.
Do one on
Sightbox.
the PAWD.
Okay.
On Peach's podcast.
Peaches the corgi, right?
Peaches the
I would say
corgi.
Peaches the corgi.
Yes.
I could say podcasts for dogs,
Yes.
and then we could say
PAWD.
PAWD, so it knows it's the chorus.
Yes.
Right? And then we could say hip hop, or what style do you want it?
I don't know. Do it like K-pop.
K-pop. Oh shoot.
She's a big K-pop
Oh yeah,
fan.
K-pop. So you just hit create, and you'll see here it's starting to run here, and you'll see here some of the unboxed ones we did kind of before we started filming here.
Yeah, so
And
it's
no
gonna
joke, this is gonna take like another 5 or 10 seconds.
yeah, so it's gonna generate the lyrics
Yeah. So here it is.
and perform it and do cover art.
It's crazy. Yeah. See, so it generates the
There you go.
cover art, which
There's the
I suppose
dogs.
doesn't matter much, but
No, it's just for show.
but here's the lyrics, right?
Yes.
And so let's hear podcast peaches. Here goes.
From Tubs, Barks and Black so fun. Peaches got the groove. Podcast #1. Corgi Tales and Tunes. All the vibes we bring.
Let's see what the chorus does. I'm curious.
Furry fans unite. Let's get up and swing.
Here we go.
Podcast. Peaches leads the way. Podcast. Dance the night away.
There you go. All right, do the next one. That's not
it's
very
at-
K-poppy, but that's good enough.
At Redondo Peach.
At Redondo
on Instagram. We'll have to give you this track so that she can post it on her Instagram.
Yeah. Shout out.
For pups. Boxing bags of fun. Peaches got that groove. Podcast #1.
So you can see here, it's using the same lyrics
You're right.
with a different arrangement.
Furry friends unite.
And if you look at below, I don't know if you guys can see this, but we're just playing a sample of it, but it generated the 2-minute, 40-second track.
Yep.
So, and then from there,
Dance the night away.
there you go.
In the park.
Yeah.
All right,
and
you
what's
get the
cool,
idea. There you go.
what's cool too is if you land on a track you like, there's an extend button
Yes,
here on the right
yes.
where you see it. and it'll just keep going.
It'll keep going. Yeah. And you can get really picky with it too. You can say, oh, you know what? I don't like what it did for the chorus, or I don't like that verse.
Yeah.
And go back just enough. Anyway, it's a fantastic tool. So anyway, we went ahead
and since we're here, I can just talk about it real quick. There's this, you can share the link. It's kind of like unlisted, like YouTube unlisted link.
Yes.
And people can listen to it. You can make it public.
That's right.
And so that'll show up.
Yeah, if you go to home, you can see
Yeah.
everyone's stuff they've put out there. Most of it's trash.
Yeah, it's not great. But you create a whole album
I've got
over the summer.
I've got a whole summer album.
What is it called?
One of them's called Nerd Love.
No, what is your profile?
Oh, my
called?
profile. It's called Suno Mars.
Suno Mars.
So you can look me up, Suno Mars.
Some
It's
of
got
the
some
tracks-
bops, man. It's got some bops. I'm not joking. Hang tight.
Yep. Anyways, but now with Suno, not only can we create music for fun, just like we did, but this now replaces what we used to like stock audio. We've used different libraries in the past, right, over the years, and I think Envato was maybe the last one
That was a
we
big
actually
one.
paid for, where we would download tracks, right, for video or for different things.
Yep.
And now we just create in a few seconds
Yes.
something unique.
Yeah.
I mean, like yesterday, we needed some music for the vlog, and usually we go to like a loop thing, YouTube, beats or whatever, and then rip it off.
Yeah.
Rip it off and use it. And now
Yes.
we just put a few prompts in there and generate a bunch of stuff. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's super powerful.
So
And it just keeps getting better, which
Yeah.
is crazy. Like this is, Charlie and I keep using the phrase, like, or the idea that this is as bad as it'll ever be.
totally.
So it's just
So
phenomenal.
here we go. Let's walk through the workflow
Yes.
a little bit. And again, this is the workflow we ended up using, but you can probably get away with doing it a number of ways once you start experimenting. But at the end of the day, just try all the tools until you find what you need and for whatever purpose. Let me shout these guys out real quick. I'm going to start with Cascaid. This is Cascaid.io, and this is actually just in full disclosure, they're we're advisors
Yes.
for these guys, and so we've been helping them out with their tool quite a bit. So you see here, it's just like a stock search site, and so typically our workflow includes typing in just like you would on a stock site. So I need an image of, in the case of Marcus, we needed a very specific, right? Guy in a blue suit, guy in blue suit in a warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
It's as simple as I can get, right?
Yeah.
And Cascaid is still their models are constantly learning and they're generating images, by the day. So they might not have exactly what we need, but we always start here, right?
Yeah.
Because we can actually train it,
Yeah.
right? And over time, it'll figure out.
Right. And it starts
Um,
creating libraries. The more people use it, the better it gets.
Right. And so what it's showing me here is similar results, meaning these are images that other people have already generated.
Yeah. You said something about a suit, right?
So I said blue suit and came up with blue suit, but you can see here it's starting to
There you go.
generate
Yeah.
images of a guy in a warehouse. And again, I could be more specific.
Mhm.
And here's one here, right? And so it's a little trial and error. Like you said, it's like going to Vegas and just like hitting the
Yeah.
slot machine.
But the idea here is that it's just more iterative than say like Midjourney, and you don't need to be a prompt engineer.
Right. That's the difference here. It's
Yeah.
just searching, right?
Yeah. And I mean, look
So-
at it like it's just going to keep going, right? It's just going to keep generating different images until you're sort of like, okay, that's the one I want.
Right. And I could be more specific. Obviously, Marcus is a little bit older, no facial hair. And so you can be more specific,
Mhm.
As you drill down. And so let's assume I'll use this one. And again, different workflows for different people. If you are a Midjourney user, it has gotten, I don't know, 20 times better than even a year ago when we were first using it. So you'll see here some shots of Marcus, and you'll see our prompts here. They're very, very elaborate. And so as you start to figure out what you need, you start to tweak them a little bit, right? And so imagine now taking this image, right? And saying, okay, well, now we're going to create a video out of it, right? So I'm going to go here to my assets. This is Runway. Let me back up a bit. The first one was Cascaid.io. That was image search, generative image search. The second one was Midjourney.com, which now is on the web.
Yeah.
So huge win for that. So
yeah,
the thing about Midjourney is that it was on Discord. And
and it was
so
clunky.
It was hard to use. And so now you can use Midjourney on the web, and it's pretty awesome. Runway ML.com. This is where we generate video content. And so you'll see here some videos of Marcus. So in this one here, we took a shot of him sitting in the warehouse on a, whoa.
Hey.
It's not perfect, guys.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen some of these crazy,
trippy.
Cursed. They call them cursed images.
Blurst.
Yes.
No, there's some good stuff in here. For example, like when he's dripped out, you see here, like that's Marcus's face, right? And so actually what we did here is we took the shot from Midjourney, and I think in this instance we face swapped it because he's facing forward.
Yeah, you can really see his face.
Right. And because we needed these to be in high resolution, we actually upscaled them.
Right.
So there's another tool I don't have on my tab open, but you can search upscaling tools. Believe it or not, Sticker Mule has an upscaling tool.
I believe it.
And I used it to the max. Like it would cut me off after, I don't know, half a dozen images per day. But you can upscale it to almost 4K and then bring it in. And so you can see here, camera slowly pans. And so I'm taking the still and I'm telling Runway to pan the camera slowly. And I mean, it's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Right? And then here's the exciting thing. This is crazy, right? You saw the music video I showed you on the beginning with Marcus, the rap video. This is the original video here. You see, that's not Marcus. But you'll see here I'm using Gen 3 Alpha. And so what I did with Gen 3 Alpha is I only provided a prompt. So I didn't give a reference image. And you see here the prompt here.
Yep.
Thin middle-aged businessman wearing a blue suit, no tie, and red hard hat. Short, thin hair. And then I went on to say to add the tape or whatever you call it.
Yes.
The murder tape.
Crime scene.
Crime scene tape.
Yes.
And it freaking worked. It generated this. And so then I brought it into another tool, which I'll show you real quick. MyoCreate.com. And they have a video face swap tool here. You upload the video from Runway. You upload a reference picture. There's 1,000 pictures of Marcus on Google. I just downloaded one, uploaded it, and then hit face swap. It takes about 30 seconds, and it spits out a video you can download, and it comes out in 1080. So the caveat to video right now is that you're limited to 1080, not 4K. But it doesn't matter. Like for what we were doing, it was perfect.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of the workflow. You can do the face swapping. You can play around with face swapping with stills, turning it into video, or vice versa. Turn it into a video and then face swap it.
Yep.
After the fact. You'll see here, MyoCreate does photo face swap as well. So
yep. We
we used both. They both work just fine. Here's another one here, segmind.com. These guys, again, we're advisors to these guys too, but these guys have these workflows that you can create for face swapping. And so you'll see here we use Marcus as a reference picture here. I'll let me zoom in. And then a source photo, which we generated in Midjourney, right? And then output.
Yep. There he is.
They're pretty darn good.
Damn.
High quality too.
Yep. I mean,
And so the nice thing about
his wife couldn't tell the difference. It was crazy. He would show
yeah,
her
that's right.
and she's like, "Is that you?"
Yeah.
And she couldn't tell. She's
Right.
like, "Dang."
Yeah, and with SegMind, it's a little bit more, I would say, more for an advanced, a little bit more advanced.
Yeah, but to
User.
me, it's. I mean, zoom out for a second.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the future. I
It's
think.
drag and drop. That's the difference.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's full control, so you can see, unlike Midjourney and even Runway, where you're doing it as a single prompt and hoping for the best. This you get to control
Yeah.
step by step, and that's. I mean, this is easy for what it can do. You can string 20 steps together.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
and-
yeah, and you'll
and-
see here how they're strung together.
Yeah, and you can do this. You can create backgrounds, foregrounds, actors,
Mhm.
and you can just tell it to do it all together. In fact, we could have probably at some point in the future do the whole flow that we've done
Totally.
through this.
Yeah, what we were doing was manual.
Yes,
Totally manual.
Totally
we could
manual.
have had the reference face here, and then this would have been the closet shot, backyard shot, warehouse shot, like all in here,
Yeah,
and then spit out
yeah,
all your images.
yeah. So yeah, this uses stable diffusion models,
Right.
which are, I mean, maybe 3-4 months behind Midjourney
Mhm.
right now. So it's just a matter of time before they equal out. But
Yeah.
really powerful tool.
Totally. So image generation using tools like Cascaid, Midjourney, video generation using Runway ML. We have tried other ones that weren't quite as good.
Yeah.
What were some of the other ones we were
I
playing
think
around
it's
with?
called Lightroom, or what is it called?
So because we never got Sora
Luma.
access.
Luma.
That's right.
Luma's another one. Mm-hmm.
Not great, but another option.
Yeah.
I think Runway right now, I'm loving it quite a bit. I'm still using, in some cases, you'll see here when you go and create. Because we've been putting some stuff on Instagram that's stories format.
Yeah.
And so for that, you need Gen 2. And Gen 2 is still great. And so
Is
we've
it?
been able
Yeah.
to generate some pretty nice shots using Gen 2 just from a prompt without even a reference image, just typing in whatever, right? And you'll see here, they do allow you to change the aspect ratio. So there's the 9:16, which
Yeah.
is pretty sick. Gen 3 obviously is way better, but you cannot change the aspect ratio. It has less
It's,
controls here.
Yeah.
And then Gen 3 Alpha Turbo, supposed to be faster, I think, but it does require an image, source image. And so that's the difference between the three.
Mm-hmm.
And I've played around with all of them. They're all pretty great. And you'll see here we have like 1,500 credits left, but these tools are all relatively cheap. And so what I mean by that is
Yeah.
when we're hitting spin on the slot machine, we're still playing with nickels.
It's nickel slots.
We're
Absolutely
nickel slots right now.
100%. And we laugh in a way because we're just like, dude, they could have charged $5.
Dude, we could have been in the dollar slot
Dude,
section,
we
right?
would have been high dollar slots.
high roller room.
Oh, dude, we would have been.
You know those rooms in Vegas? You're like,
Yeah, off
dude,
to
these
the
guys are
side.
spinning 20,
Yes.
20s. You know,
Dude.
we're over here playing.
Nickel
pennies.
Yeah, we're like, what's the strip that's off of the Vegas one? The one that's covered.
Oh, the Fremont Street.
The Fremont Street,
Yeah. Dude, those guys are still walking around with buckets.
Yeah.
Remember with the quarters?
Yes.
You're like,
Dude, it's so ridiculous how affordable this stuff is.
Yeah.
And it's now, and Charlie and I were talking about this. We're like, look, they could have charged 10 times as much, taken 10 times as long.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
giving us something 10 times worse than what we're getting. And we still would be like, this is freaking mind blowing.
We'd be happy with it.
We'd be totally thrilled. But they didn't. They just went for it.
Yeah.
Like they just went for it. And it's just mind blowing how
100%.
advanced this is.
And I'm telling you what, man, if you're a young person out there, young creative that has aspirations or wants to build a business around something related to content creation or video, like there is zero excuses today to say, well, I can't afford the gear or I can't afford,
Dude.
whatever it is. You don't need any gear anymore.
No. Dude, this is my, mark my words, this is my MMW is in the future. I don't know how far this will take, but this will bring on some sort of renaissance of sorts. Just like,
Totally.
And
wait. And we've been talking about this for years, actually, but just wait until you don't have to open Premiere.
Yeah.
Because that's the one last sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
left
look
here.
at these have like the learning curve is like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
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 But you get in these other tools, After Effects, stuff like that. I mean, that takes effort.
Yeah. 100%.
You do stuff like this and you can get a result just as easily. It's just going to open up the creative field to so many people.
Totally.
Even if you just want to do it as a hobby, it's so fulfilling.
I mean, even the video guys that were trying to scope out the big shoot for us,
yes.
when we told them the direction we were taking, we said, well, we showed them this AI spot, as a sample. Even they said, yeah, don't do that. Because now they're like, we lost out on potentially
for sure a bigger production.
But these are guys that are old school,
yeah,
right? That aren't forward thinking and how this stuff is going to change.
To their defense, they were the ones to suggest the virtual studio.
Sure.
So we were like, hey, let's just go shoot this in a warehouse, and they were like, you don't even have to do that.
Right. No, you're right. Yeah.
So there are sort of like, I think you have to sort of at this point be looking ahead and figuring out how this is going to work. But I think you have to embrace it at some point just so you can sort of use it. You can leverage that.
Yeah. Let's round the base here.
Yeah,
We've
let's
been
do that.
going on too long here.
Yeah, we're probably rambling.
And so let's go to 11 Labs. This is where we generate the voice. This is the one piece we haven't talked about. We kind of jumped from the music and then went all the way back.
Yes.
And this is talk about that. You're the one that found this one.
Yeah. So 11 Labs is, they've been building stuff for music and sound for a long time. Their whole thing in this case is you can use some of their voices that they've already created, or you can upload your own. And so at first we just used one of their stock voices. It sounded like sort of a loud guy from New Jersey.
Yeah.
And it
wasn't bad.
No,
when you had the visual, it kind of sounded like him.
Yeah,
but it was forgivable.
Yes,
but people online, because he's a celebrity, it was like,
they could just tell a little bit. So yeah, so
I can show you here. So what do you do? You just type in the script, right?
Yeah, you just type in the script
in here,
and just like and you can, in this case, you can render it per line. And so it's really the tool, this specific piece of it is really made for audiobooks. That's what it was sort of the use case. But we're using it just sort of as a...
And again, this little regenerate button here, that was our version of the little slot machine we keep talking about.
Yes.
Because sometimes it wouldn't enunciate the right words.
Right.
So we would have to keep hitting the button to get what we wanted. But it didn't take much effort.
No.
So you'll see here, there's a little bit of a script, right, that we have here. And so if I play it, it's going to play, again, it's going to play in this Marcus Lemonis voice. But this is one that we trained, that we created from those voice memos.
Right.
So it's going to sound like him. Here, I'll play it real quick.
I'm Marcus Lemonis, and I'm serious about business.
Our team is working around the clock.
So you see how it changed, right?
Because the deals and deliver the goods.
So
we hunt for factories to work with.
I'll tell you why it changed. See, it says here Marcus 2.
Yeah.
And what we did is we got a podcast interview.
Yeah, we just started scouring the internet.
Right. We ripped one off and we uploaded it as reference audio.
Yeah.
But he was just very monotone, just kind of speaking voice. So it did that.
Yeah.
And so when we had him record and redo or send us the voice memo, we told him, just be emphatic. Like, speak the way you want the spot to sound
Yeah.
without reading the whole script, right?
Yeah.
And he did. He gave us like 30, 40 seconds of that. And that's what we end up with. So if you see here, I can type in whatever I want. See if it recognizes the hyphen or the abbreviation.
Yeah.
Welcome to the BOX
EOD.
POD.
Oh, make sure you change it. It says it's Matilda there.
Oh yeah. So you see here the voice. Change it to Marcus, and then let's see what happens.
Welcome to the BOXPOD.
15-second-ish. I'm Marcus Lemonis, and our team.
There it is,
Okay,
right?
There you go. Yep.
And so
Yep.
you can really leverage this to create, what would be talking heads,
Yeah.
right? And for our case, it was more than a talking head. It was like he was narrating like very high paced,
Yes.
high energetic, high energy spot.
Right.
And it totally worked.
And you can even see how some of the words are capitalized.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That actually has an effect on the inflection,
Yeah.
right? So he'll emphasize those things. If you put things in quotations, he'll sort of pause and he'll emphasize those words. So there's sort of, this one doesn't use prompt engineering the same way as the other tools, but you can sort of, in how you write it, prompt it.
Yeah.
And that's only going to get better. I mean, I foresee a time not too distant future where you're able to actually like inflect the tone,
Sure.
right? Like slow down, pause, speed up,
Yeah.
even within a sentence.
Totally. Someone's going to do it if they haven't already, and we haven't
Yeah.
discovered another tool.
Right.
Because I've been playing around with trying to string together somewhat of a short film. And I mean like 60 seconds from Runway with some dialogue, but it's impossible with this because it just spits out, in whatever pacing it wants.
Yeah.
And so it's not quite there yet. But I imagine a day where you can say, here's the dialogue, but you're directing it
Yes.
like a movie director.
Like in a studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so it's like instead of directing an actor, you're directing a bot, essentially.
Yeah.
Use this voice. This is the character you are.
Yeah.
And here's what I need, the emotion, and this is what I need to get out of you.
Right.
And then here's Sally speaking now, and this is what I want out of that. So you're literally like a director, but now you're directing. And this is the future, guys. Mark my words.
Yeah.
You're going to be a director to bots,
Yeah.
right?
And you're gonna say no. Say it like da dun da dun da dun da dun.
Yeah.
And you're gonna say it and be like, okay, I got it. And then they'll say,
Yeah,
they'll
you're going to
repeat
tell it, nope, that's not right. You
Just
should
like-
be afraid right now, or you're nervous
Right.
because of the information or whatever the situation is. You give it context, color, and then it's going to spit it out exactly the way you want it.
Yeah.
100% it's going to
Yeah.
happen. So Hollywood better watch out.
Yeah. Well, and another cool thing here, and there's a whole thing. Did you hear? How James Earl Jones passed away,
Yes, yes.
and they were saying how before he died, they were able to
Were they?
capture his voice. So
Genius.
who knows where he'll
Genius.
reappear? But what's interesting with 11 Labs, they have another tool that they're building that they just released in beta that replicates sound effects. So you can say, explosion,
Horse trotting, gunfire.
yeah, busy city street, and it'll generate the sound effect.
Time
Those are-
machine, DeLorean.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's crazy. And everyone, what I love is, with all these tools is everyone's sort of finding their niche, and it's
Yeah.
all, but when you sort of use them and start to weave them together, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Check it out, guys. 11labs.io. Play around with it. Would love to hear whatever tools you guys are using as well. If you're listening to this, let's wrap this up. I'll do a quick little recap.
Okay.
Cascaid.io for searching images, Midjourney.com for generating images, RunwayML.com for generating video, Segmind.com for workflows and potentially face swapping,
Yeah.
bulk workflows for generative AI, myocreate.com for face swapping images and video, Levin Labs for generating audio, and Suno.com for generating music.